Welcome, listeners, to Behind the Frames with a couple of jobless weeps. My name's Wick, also known as the Anime Weeb. I'm a YouTuber. I make useless anime content that's totally unoriginal. With me, my co-host is Nick.
Well, yeah, I'm Nick, just a random guy, just on here. Not really much to it.
Yeah. So today, to kick off our first episode, we have a guest, and you might know him, you might not know him. He's a YouTuber. Please welcome TaylorMadeOtaku.
Sup, y'all?
What's up?
That's the most.
I need to say more.
Nah, that's enough. Alrighty, so before we get right into it, we need some context to how we know Taylor. So if you go on YouTube, he does reaction videos to anime content, and mostly challenge videos and some other stuff. So, as to how I know Taylor, he reacted to one of my videos before, not one, I think two of my videos before. So it's a long story, and yeah, we will talk about it as we go on through. So Taylor, how do you feel coming in here?
I feel good.
Oh boy, yeah, this is fun.
I feel good. I just woke up, but I feel good.
Did you have that cup of coffee?
Oh no, I don't drink coffee. I usually just surround myself with my waifu, and she's all around me, so I feel fine. And she's just constantly smiling at me, so I feel happy.
So you skip on a cup of caffeine for your waifu. Awesome.
Yes.
All right.
Amazing.
I mean, that's awesome. All right, so let's get into some little bit of questions real quick. I know first and foremost, to everyone listening here, this might sound awkward. This is like our second recording of this. We fucked it up the first time, like 2 weeks ago.
Who is we?
I mean, me and Nick, because Nick's bot died and my OBS was mute. My mic was mute. So yeah, this is our second take. So if anything sounds awkward or anything, please forgive us. All right. So
If it sounds awkward, it's because I'm awkward.
yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
So first question, and the most basic question: how did you get into YouTube?
Damn, I forgot my answer from last time. Let me say what I think. I was watching Ray William Johnson back in the day, and equals 3. That's what got me into YouTube in general. And I've been watching YouTube, I think 5-6 years after that. And then Shooting Star Sheriff jumped on YouTube, and he was like, "Bro, you should come do YouTube with me." And I was like, "Fine." So then I jumped on YouTube, and I was stupid awkward on YouTube at first. Do not watch my old videos; they are garbage.
Oh god. How I stumbled upon Taylor's videos was back in 2016. Back when I was binge watching every challenge videos out there. I just stumbled upon one of his I think it was a challenge video, or I think it was the misheard lyrics reaction video.
Oh Jesus, that was a while ago.
Yeah, I think it was either one of them, and I was just binge watching most of his videos, and then I noticed the link to his Discord, and I never used Discord before. So Taylor, your server was the first server I ever got in.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, I'm still grateful for them for that, because if I wasn't in your server, I swear to God, I would have been so outdated on internet culture. I wouldn't know what a simp is.
I think some heathens.
Yeah. All right. So next question is how you got into anime.
Oh, I was watching TV as a youngster, like probably like 5, 6, maybe 7 years old. I think I don't remember how old I was, but I remember. I think I was watching like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then like it went off, and I was like, I wonder what's going to come on next. And then an anime came on, and it was the Vision of Escaflowne, and I was like, oh, this is actually kind of lit right now, because it had like a whole different look and a whole different feel from like cartoons. So I was like, oh, neat. So then I made sure to tune in the next week, and there was no episode. Apparently, they played like a little OVA, and that was it. And I was hot. So then, I started watching Toonami more.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, these are lit. Now, granted, that only gave me like 6 anime to watch.
Yeah.
But I was like, I really like this. And then eventually I got internet. And then I was able to watch whatever I wanted to.
Yeah.
And it was all downhill from there.
Downhill. So. Oh god. You know how I started was actually quite weird because I mean most people would just start it off with Dragon Ball or something. I used to watch Cartoon Network, so there was this a cartoon called Dragon Ball Z that looked very good. That's pretty much my story. That's how I started it off. I didn't know it was anime until I was like 7 or 8. I used to watch these supposedly called cartoons. I think it was Blue Dragon and Spider Riders. So there was these animes. or as I call them, cartoons. So that was on YouTube back in the day when YouTube didn't hit copyright strikes for anything, and Madame Susan was not existing, and
the good old days.
The good old days when I used to binge watch Power Rangers on YouTube. That was like the golden days. And I think when I was in 10 or 11, my sister used to watch some animes on this TV channel called not Toonami, sorry, Animax. So Animax was a Sony's property channel that aired here in India, and they mostly had animes that were airing as from Japan. So when it aired from Japan, we used to get it here subtitles. So it's like Crunchyroll but as a TV channel. And my sister used to watch a lot of animes back in the day, so she would pull me into it. She would be like, "Oh, whenever there's fairy tale, she's like, oh, you see this? You see the protagonist? He's having flame fist, and there's dragons, and there's a girl with some armor." And back in the day, I wasn't that interested, so I was like, "Yeah, okay, it's kind of cool." I think they used to air this and what else was there? Letterby. Then there was this creepy ass anime which was actually lame. I forgot its name. Sorry. And yeah, I think that was pretty much it. And then the next year, as from what I heard, the parents were complaining about the content that they were releasing, and the viewership was pretty low for Animax, so they had to take down the channel. And that's how...
That's so lame.
Yeah, and that's how I didn't watch anime for like a couple of years, until 2014, when Attack on Titan was blowing up. I noticed it on YouTube, and I was like, man, I think I should give this a shot. Watched Attack on Titan, fell in love with it, then gradually started watching more and more anime. I think in 2015 they brought back Animax, but they didn't have as much viewers as they had back when it was out for the first time because of Kiss Anime and other websites existing. So it didn't last for long, Animax, but they had some really good shows airing at that time, like Nisekoi, Mob Psycho 100, and Mob Psycho 100 was airing at the time when it came out in Japan too. So that was a plus. And I think, oh shit, I don't remember half the shows that was there. Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto, all of them were airing in Animax, and I used to watch most of them. And yeah, that's how I gradually got into anime, and then I my binges started with a sale with Sword Art Online, and then Full Metal, and then so on, so on, and that's how I got into anime, and that's how I am here right now. So, yeah, even though Sword Art Online shit, I have respect for it for being one of the first animes that I binged. So yeah, Nick.
It's getting
there is
its own
that.
way.
Yeah. All right, Nick, it's your turn.
Well, my anime journey kind of started off different because when I was growing up, I didn't have any of those networks that you could watch anime on. So pretty much the closest thing I got to anime was Bakugan that was airing on TV, and that was pretty much it. And then growing up, I was like, why do people like anime? And I would used to make fun of people who watched like Attack on Titan and My Hero until I actually watched it one day when I was sick at home, and I just binged like One Punch Man, the first season of it, and it just started me off from there. And then I ended up like pretty much quitting everything I used to do for like my hobbies after school and just watching anime. It was really just that. I started off with all the mainstreams.
We all
Yeah, I
started
started.
with mainstreams, mate. We all did.
I started watching anime like recently, about like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
So not really much to it for me.
Oh, so he's a newbie.
Um,
Also, it reminded me of Bakugan. That used to be my childhood too. I used to binge all seasons of it.
Yeah, I used to go to the store and just get the toys. Thought it was amazing.
Yeah,
I was not a Bakugan fan.
I mean it was pretty underrated. It wasn't pretty popular back in the day, but the toys were fun though. You get these cards and you get the balls, and when you throw the balls onto the card, like the ball.
Oh, I remember. I remember what it was. I just remember not liking it that much.
But that shit was lit, man. When you like
Wait. How old are y'all?
I'm like
I'm 17.
I'm 17 next month.
Oh, that explains everything. I'm like 29. I was way past Bakugan when y'all was into Bakugan.
Oh,
Like my childhood was like Metabots and like Pokemon and Digimon, like back when they first started.
man, Pokemon. I used to have a phase of Pokemon, but it was quite brief. Like, I think when I was 5, I was into Pokemon. Like, I used to watch Pokemon, but that's about it. Like, it just came in and went. Same thing with Beyblade and other stuff. I never watched Digimon though. That's kind of my biggest regret I have in my life.
Digimon is so hype. I went
wish
back
I
and I
could've
watched
found
it like 3 years ago. Like I watched it, like, and it's like the whole first season, and I was like, "This is so much fun." Just going back and just watching it again.
I actually stumbled upon Digimon for the first time when I was like watching cartoons back in Disney XD. They actually showed I don't know which season of Digimon it was, but they look so grown up. I don't know which one is it, but
That might have been.
that's how I stumbled on Digimon. I just noticed that this thing existed. Then I knew more about it when I was watching through this Watch Mojo video. I don't know.
Why do you watch Mojo?
Why?
2015. I was like, what? I'm 17 now, so that's like when I was 12 or 13. Please, don't judge me.
Even they know not to.
It was the anime openings list. I think I was watching, and there was this.
Oh God!
Back in the day, I was like, mate, why is Attack on Titan so low? This shit, this list is shit. I used to be salty about Attack on Titan being so low.
The first Attack on Titan or the second one?
The first opening was like third or second. I don't remember the video very much because I don't want to, because that list was shit.
So it was like second or third on the list?
Yeah, and first was Pokemon.
Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. I kind of get that.
Yeah, and it was after my binge of Attack on Titan. I was like, maybe I should check out some anime opening videos or something, and then I stumbled upon this. And
don't ever watch Mojo.
I regret doing that.
Unless you want to get triggered, don't ever watch another one.
Also, to the people out there, if you all stumble upon this ranking video sort of things, please, if you hate seeing your song solo, please don't watch these videos, because recently I released 2 ranking videos, one Bang Dream video, cover song video, and one SAO opening endings video, a ranking video. And I got shat on those videos like so badly, especially the Bang Dream video, because just recently I mean today morning I've been getting like a lot of salt in the comments for.
I mean, people are gonna be salty no matter what you do.
Yeah, I mean the people are salty because I put like the Bluebird cover so low, while the Bluebird cover is actual ear rape, and I'll say it again, it's fucking ear rape and it's shit. And people are like, oh my god, it's so low. What is wrong with you? You deaf or something? Like, man.
You know what it is? It's probably, you might have noticed this already, but people don't pay attention to anything.
Yeah, exactly.
They just kind of like react. So they're probably looking at it and they think that you don't like Bluebird, the opening itself. And they're like, why is it so low? It's like, are you not listening to the cover? No. Why is it so low? And it's just like, why aren't you paying attention? This is a cover. I'm ranking covers, not the actual songs themselves. But no, people don't listen.
Yeah. Even in the premiere, I think one of the guys in the server asked, when I ranked one song so low, he was like, the song's good, why is it so low? We told him that, mate, we are ranking covers. The cover isn't good, that's why it's low. The original is awesome, but the cover is not good, that's why it's low. Some people understand it, but most people on the internet would be like, nah, be brain dead and be like, nah, no, we ain't accepting this shit. Like,
yeah. People don't listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of hate comes from that, but you can hate it when the scores are bad for original songs, though, which I agree with.
I will say this though: when I first heard Black Catcher, I didn't like it.
Same. Like
Black Catcher is one of those songs. Like for me, sometimes I hear a song and I hate that song, but then the more I hear it, the more I'm like, okay, this is kind of a banger.
Yeah, it kind of grows on you. The same thing with me as well. When I heard Black Catcher for the first time, when it was so slow, I was like, yeah, it ain't my type. But the more and more I listen to it, it just became my favorite opening from that anime.
I mean, everything can't be Sky and Blue.
Yeah, wait, what? Sky and Blue is like a 8 for me.
Say it. Did you say an 8?
8.5.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I know. But Sky and Blue, I love Sky and Blue. I love it with all of my heart. It's such a nice song.
It's a good change of pace though, because all of the songs that they were dropping during that time were mostly like rock songs. Like,
they were like hype songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one was just chill.
Yeah, it was a good change of pace.
And it's funny because I felt like I was like one of the few people who actually liked Sky and Blue. because like nobody else was like talking about how good Sky and Blue is. And then I got Mario into it, and he was like, "Fuck you! How dare you get me into Sky and Blue?" And he's like, "I'm like, bro, Sky and Blue is hot."
A dude in our server, mostly, he's like, ReZero's best anime. No anime comes near it. What else? Attack on Titan is shit. ReZero's better than Attack on Titan and stuff like that. You know, the usual banter.
Oh, like the people who have only seen like one anime.
No, this man has actually seen way more anime than I did. Yet he shits on every anime that he sees, and he just calls ReZero the best anime ever made.
But ReZero is not at all the best anime ever made.
I mean, he even read the light novel, so maybe
I need that guy in Anime Paladin to have a conversation about ReZero.
Oh, yeah.
Paladin hates ReZero.
Yeah, we did see that comment from Anime Paladin. I think from that that stream you had last time.
Jesus Christ, that man despises that show. And I'm just over here like, I like it. I'm like, I like it. But then he goes down the reasons. Like the first reason is like he blinks and he's in another world. How stupid is that? And I'm just like, well,
Guy.
well, okay. You got me there. You got me there.
I mean, they tried to be original. They didn't want the protagonist to get hit by a truck. Come on,
I mean,
original.
I mean, if you want to be original, you know, your show is already pretty unique after that point. You can literally have him like get there any kind of way that's generic. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, we're all original, because at the same time, I hate Subaru. I really do.
Yeah, if that man hears that, he's gonna have a hard time, I swear. He sims Subaru so hard, by the way.
Subaru's like one of like the worst characters I've ever seen. Not like a bad character. He's just like
Simp.
Just outside of being like a simp. It's like, bro, like what was that? What were they doing? Amelia was trying to do something. Like she was like meeting with like everybody else who was important, and she told Subaru to stay outside. And then because she knew if he went in there, he'd fuck things up. So he ran in there and he fucked things up because he just won't shut up. And I'm just like, bro, this is why they told you not to go in there. Like, it's so simple. And then my favorite scene is when he tried to fight that knight dude, and that knight whooped his ass.
You mean Felix, best girl?
No, was it Felix?
Yes, it was.
Was that his name?
I think it was Felix.
No.
I thought Felix was the cat.
Yeah, it's like the cat that looks like a girl, I guess.
Yeah, he's the cat dude.
Fuck isekai characters. There's way too many of them.
There are way too many of them.
Yeah.
But no, there was like this knight dude.
Yeah.
Who was, I forgot what he did and what he said, but Subaru was like, bro, I'll fight you right now. He's like, you don't want to do that. And Subaru was like, yeah, I want to do that. And I was like, please do it. Please do it. And they did it, and Subaru got rocked. And then after he got rocked, he was laying in like the bed, like recovering. And then Amelia's like, yeah, I'm sending you home, dog. You ruined everything. And he's like, but I was just trying to help. And it's like, no, screw you. She told you not to go in there for that exact reason. Now get out of here.
You know, when you told me about that scene, I get reminded of Gigak's video, ReZero in 8 minutes. And I still remember that scene. Like, he comes in, the knight comes in, and he's like, you're literally white knighting this girl in front of 100 of white knights. And Subaru was like, well, your face is a white knight. Man, I still remember that video though. And then
I forgot all about that video.
he just says to the knight, "What are you gonna do? Beat me up in front of everyone?" And he gets his ass handed.
Yeah. Moral of the story, kids: don't talk shit to people.
Yep. Unless or until you're confident in yourself, don't talk shit. Alright, so let's come back to the questions a bit. Also, Taylor, you've been running a podcast yourself, Otaku Take. How has it been? I think you released like 4 videos, I guess. I think. Did you?
It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun. We has it been 4? I think it's been 4. We're trying to expand it outside of just like podcasts.
Yeah.
So the last video that we uploaded was a just a straight up just opinion video. Where you say something that people would be like, "Oh, you can't say that. That's blasphemy." But that's how we really feel. Like somebody said, "Do you know what Krispy Kreme is?"
Yes, of course. My favorite donut stuff.
Oh yeah, somebody said that Krispy Kreme wasn't good.
What? Who would say that?
I'm not gonna spoil the video. You'll have to watch the video.
Man's grinding for those views.
And then somebody was like, "Cats are useless."
Oh, okay, that's dumb. That's retarded. I don't know what to say to that except that's just retarded comment right there. You made.
Oh man, it's funny because I agree with whoever said that.
What? Man. I mean,
What does a cat do? Tell me, what does a cat do?
Sometimes they're kind of fluffy.
Yeah, I mean, they can be a good pillow. They're kind of fluffy.
Yeah.
Do you think a cat's gonna let you lay on them?
Yes, if you pet it, well, I guess. I mean, they are kind of annoying. I'll say that for sure because there's this cat.
No. Not annoying. Worthless. Pointless. There's no point to owning a cat.
I mean, they are smart though because this one cat outside my house jumps into my house and eats my biscuits every fucking day. And that too, I close my window, but the thing is, there's this wiring and stuff outside, so I can't close it completely. Like, I have to leave like a small gap. This thing jumps through that small gap and comes in and eats my biscuits every fucking day. So
And it's not your cat.
nope, it's a cat from outside. I mean, we have our house here is literally like a animal shelter because we got like dogs and cats here outside.
But do you like cats or dogs better?
Dogs because they can bark at people who are literally strangers.
Sometimes they bark too much.
Sometimes. But yeah, I mean, whenever some strangers come into our house, it starts barking. So, I mean, it's a good way to keep your house safe. So, I guess I prefer dogs over cats.
I'm more of a dog guy myself because dogs actually love you.
Ah, yeah, it does. Also, this one dog that was in our house, it was outside our house. It never came in. There was this black dog that it's from a totally different house. It just comes in, have intimacy with the white dog every single day, and one day this dog becomes pregnant and gives birth to 6 children, 6 puppies. 6 fucking puppies, and 4 of them are white. One of them is combination of black, brown, and white, and another one is pure black.
So what happened to them?
The multicolored puppy and the black puppy, we gave it away to some kids because we can't have all the puppies here. The other 4 puppies, they're kind of here. So the thing is, though, these puppies, they literally bite everything. So my dad parked his car outside the house. These puppies lay down there. So what they did was they bit off the sensor of the car underneath, near the wheel, axle or rim or whatever you call it. It bit off the sensor, and when we gave the car at the mechanics, it was actually pretty costly repairs.
Oh yeah, man. Talk to the savages.
My God, I mean, we couldn't do anything about it because it just bites off stuff. So it's still here. It still hangs out here, but yeah, we don't take care of it.
Poor dog.
I mean, I want to take care of it, but my dad's like, no, don't. All right, Taylor, we got a question for you. It's a pretty interesting question. All right. Kiss, marry, and kill the girls in High School DxD.
There's like 7 of them.
Let me.
Like which one am I doing? Like the OG cast?
Yes, the OG cast.
Marry Rias, fuck a Kano, and kill Asya.
Why kill Asya?
Because I don't like Asya.
Mate, what's wrong with you? How could you not like her?
You know, I've asked myself that question a lot because usually I like her type of like character.
Yeah.
And like a lot of different things. But when I look at Asya, I don't know why. She doesn't do a damn thing for me. Maybe it's because she doesn't do anything. It's like she heals, but she's been kidnapped twice.
Yeah.
And it gets to the point to where both times Issei has had to snap and ascend to Super Saiyan. So it's like, is this the entire reason why you exist, to get kidnapped and then to make Issei mad so he can ascend to the next level of power? It's not like they can't kidnap anybody else.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Asya just does nothing for me. And I would feel nothing if she actually died in the show. I wouldn't feel much. You sound like you're an Asya fan.
No, I'm not like an Asya fan. I'm more of a Zenobia fan.
Oh well, I didn't even think about this Zenobia. She cool though. She cool. I like Zenobia.
All right, so we got another question for you. What is the worst hentai you have ever watched?
Funny story. I've seen 2 terrible hentai. Absolutely awful. But one of them is in my favorites, and one of them I will never watch again. I don't remember what it's called, but I remember it was the anime man Joey. He made a video on it.
Oh yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. That badly animated one.
Oh, it was just all around just dumb. It was terrible all around.
It was god awful. I will tell you that.
And I was like, usually people tell me something's terrible, and then I watch it for myself, and I really don't think it's that bad. It's a lot like Suicide Squad. People hate Suicide Squad. I don't think it's that bad. I can watch Suicide Squad.
I mean, I could watch it for Harley Quinn. That's about it. Movie.
I didn't dislike anybody except for Homegirl, whatever the hell her name was. I forgot her name. She was like the one who brought them all together and was like,
Yeah,
her. I didn't like her. But that's because she played that role too good. But no, like I watched that hentai and I was like, this is 21 minutes of my life I will never get back. and it's very rare that I think that about something. Because I've thought that like maybe like 5 times in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Which is not a lot. And I literally went and I talked to the people in Otaku, and I was like, that hentai is actual garbage. It's actually the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's like someone made it with MS Paint and those Sony Xperia video editors or something. It's like that bad budget quality. I mean,
it's just the plot is. I know you usually don't go to hentai for the plot, but the plot has to kind of make sense. That plot made 0 sense.
I mean, it's just complete random something here and there. It just doesn't even make sense.
And it's kind of like the first, like, everything up until, like, the last, like, actual, like, sex scene where it was in somebody's head. They never actually happened.
Yeah.
And then the thoughts were just garbage. The censor censors everything, so you can't even see anything. And it's like, what's the point? And then the scenes drag. You know how hard it is to make a hentai sex scene drag? but they managed to do it.
Exactly. I thought Queen Bee was bad in making hentais, but this, man, I have respect for Queen Bee for at least making hentai now.
Oh man! But the other one that I've seen that I know is god awful, but Jesus Christ, it was so funny. Like, I had to figure out what the name was.
Oh God.
Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. It was utterly hilarious. The scenes weren't that bad, but the animations like like the only reason I clicked on it because it had a teacher.
Yes, I forgot that you have a thing for teachers.
Oh yeah, Constant Sodom.
Oh God, it sounds awfully familiar, but I don't even remember it.
It's awful. Like pretty much like it's it's so stupid. It's like it starts off with everybody doing like random things in their lives, like everyday life type of stuff.
Yeah.
And there's like these 2 cop chicks that are chasing after like this evil guy in this group or something.
All right.
And he has like this like gas thing.
Okay.
And it's a gas that like makes everybody who breathes it like super horny.
Why does it sound so familiar?
And I think they shoot the guy like 8 times before he actually dies.
What is he, Terminator or something?
They empty the clip on this dude, and then he finally dies like the last shot. It's hilarious. Oh. And then, like you see, like like you see like a creepy like teacher that's like looking at like students' underwear and stuff. You see like the student who has a crush on his teacher, but he sent her a dick pic though. So that's and she's having like a conversation like you can't send me dick pics. And then there was just like the old janitor talking to like another student, and then the gas hits, and they're all like, "Okay, let's have sex now." So then,
Oh,
Sounds like a comedy.
but no. The part that killed me was like the last like probably like four like 3 or 2 minutes of it, because there was like another student, like a female student who was like simping for like one of like the male teachers, right?
yeah.
The male teacher is not like a hot male teacher. He's like the general like old like middle like 40s type looking dude.
Bastard.
No. He wasn't fat. He was ugly though.
Oh, thank God.
And she was simping, and then like another one of the students was like, "Don't you realize that you're really like bothering him?" And she was like, "Bitch, what did you say?" And she's like turning around like about to fight. Then the other girl just straight one-handed knocked her out.
What?
But the way it was like animated made it hilarious because she dropped like a ton of bricks.
What?
And then the student, like the chick who knocked her out, was like, "Hey, sensei, let's have sex." What is happening? And then like one of like the other like cops was just like got shot and died somehow. And and then the other one was stuck there with like 40 people. And remember, the gas is a thing, and she's like, "I'm gonna fight you all off," and then she just got trampled, and like they just jumped on her, all 40 at once. And then it pans up in the sky to a helicopter, I think with like a bad guy in it, and then all of a sudden, some dude in the bad guy with the bad guy in the helicopter just kicked him out of it, and that's how it ended.
That is the worst cliffhanger I've ever heard of.
Not even a cliffhanger. That's just how it ended. They just kicked him out, and that was it. He fell to his death. And I remember I just busted out laughing. I laugh from a good, healthy place.
Wow. Okay, you need to give this a look.
Bro, it is god awful, but it's hilarious.
Oh God, just hearing this just makes me feel I need to watch this. I need to search for
Yeah,
that.
it's on my watch list. Definitely gonna watch this after the podcast.
And the animation's also weird.
Oh God.
Like it's not terrible, but it's like it's bad.
Ah shit.
It's bad. It's not terrible, but it's bad.
Is it MS Paint level bad? Or is it PowerPoint presentation bad?
To me, it's more PowerPoint.
Ah. Then I've seen a lot of it. I'm pretty good. Alright, so I got another question for you. What's the most hentai-like anime you have ever watched?
Interspecies reviewers.
Ah, yes, of course. You know what else I would have said if someone would have asked me that question? Queen's Blade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one that doesn't even censor anything at all. And with the villainess who what was it again? RPG on her tits or something? I think it was something.
I didn't even finish. I didn't even watch all of Queen's Blade.
I did watch a bit of it. I'm like, what the heck am I watching? I just dropped it immediately. I just didn't want to finish it. It was just bad. You know, like some anime, even though they're close to hentai, they do a good job of it. Like, you know, I wouldn't call it hentai, but like Domestic Nakanajo, even though it's a car crash bad anime, I kinda love it because it is bad. Like,
I think that's consensus.
Like,
I think a lot of people like it because they know it's gonna be a train wreck. I don't know how many people
I mean,
walked in and they were like, "Well, this should be a good little romance right here."
I went into Eromanga Sensei without knowing anything, alright? I thought it was some, wholesome brother sister moments, so it just turned.
I'm sorry. I heard Uramaga Sensei and wholesome. It's.
I mean, it wasn't anything I expected. First episode, was it first episode or second episode, where he just goes in and says, I love you. I'm like, oh, man, she's like 11, chill. And the anime just goes on from there. And I'm like, why am I watching this? Why did I finish this? And like the last,
That's the better question. Why did you finish it?
You finished it?
I finished it, and I'm like, it just felt so not even satisfying. It was just, why? And and
I'll tell you this: I made it 3 episodes in, and I was like, it wasn't my idea to watch the show.
It wasn't.
It was one of my friends who got us to watch it.
It wasn't.
And we made it 3 episodes in.
Yeah.
And I remember 3 things specifically. I remember the one girl who was like, I could only like draw or something if I'm butt naked.
Yeah.
I remember that specifically, finding that out because I thought that she might be the wholesome one. Nope. I remember the look of utter disgust and disappointment that the main girl had on her face when she was closing that door.
Exactly.
That to me, I remember saying, like, damn, dog, it's not that serious. And then the one thing that I remember the most from that show that will never leave me is the main girl's friend who came in the first episode and she was like, I love dicks. All girls my age love dicks.
You haven't finished the show, right? I think it was an episode or the OVA, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. So in this episode, they try to draw a man naked, but they don't know how a dick looks like. So they everyone tries to draw it, but nobody can get it right. Like, so what they try to do is that everyone tries to pull the protagonist's pants down.
Yeah, that sounds like something that they would do.
And that scene, I don't know if I had to laugh or have to look at disgust. Like, it was so confusing. I was like, why? And that too, it was forceful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that. It sounds like he had no. It sounds like they didn't even ask him to. They just
went for it.
Tried to force it, and that's not good. That's not a good thing to do.
I still regret watching Eromanga Sensei, but I got shocked when they show like Orimo in one of those episodes. They had an Orimo.
Gross.
I think, how much minutes was it? 10 minutes of Orimo references. Or 5 minutes of Orimo references. They even showed the protagonists and the characters from Orimo, like, walking and shit. So I just went ahead and watched Orimo for it. And it was just...
Why?
I don't know why I watched Orimo though.
No.
Like,
See, the thing about Orimo is it's actually not bad. It's actually pretty good until
the end.
the end, and then the end just kind of like it taints the whole thing. It really does. It taints it all.
I mean, it was so pointless. Like, okay, the man, breaks up with Kuroneko, goes to his sister. They almost get married, and she's like, "Oh no, let's not get married. Let's be brothers and sisters from now on." Like, why, mate? Why? What was the point of all of this then?
It's like no, yeah, like y'all should do the disgusting thing and get married because he just broke up with his girl. Like, he didn't have to do that if you would. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
I mean, he broke up with the best girl, which still pisses me off. I hate the fucking protagonist. I hate that little sister. I mean, that joke of a little sister. What was her name again? Yeah, Kirino. I fucking hate everyone except Kuroneko. Kuroneko, best girl. I would sim for her. I would do it. I'd sim for her hard. But man, that ending just broke me completely. So when that happened, I went ahead and played the visual novel. So I could get the
What?
so I could get the Kuroneko route, and I did get it, and it was actually good, and I felt satisfied. And then I uninstalled the game and never played it ever again, and completely forgot about it. That's
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I just downloaded that game purely for the Kuroneko route.
Understandable.
That sounds like me in Persona 5.
Also, I was gonna get into that. That comes into our next question. What's like the most favorite anime type of game that you played?
Honey Pop.
Visual novels. I'll tell you that right now. We can, I mean, as like RPG or something like that sort of stuff. And what visual novel that you liked?
Well, I've only played one visual novel, and that was Shuffle.
Oh, Shuffle. That was a pretty good game. Love
And
it.
I enjoyed Shuffle. But if you want like my favorite with like an anime aesthetic,
Yeah.
Honey Pop. I don't play a lot of games.
Honey. What? Oh god, I still remember how people used to play Honey Pop on YouTube, and they just censor like the last part of it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, after the fourth date.
Man, recently I've been it's been laying around on my PC for a while. I've been playing these Sword Art Online games that they released, and I actually regret not playing the Sword Art Online games ever. Like, there was two games with me, Hollow Realization and Fatal Bullet, and I thought it was gonna be trash. Not gonna lie, because I mean, we all watched Deseo. We all know how bad it is. So I was expecting that sort of trash, but the games was actually good. I enjoyed it. The plot was decent. The gameplay was actually pretty in depth, and it was fun. Story mode was like 50-hour plus grind. Not grind, but it was a very well moving plot. And yeah, the system and everything was good. I actually enjoyed the SAO games, and I want to say this one thing. Like, people tend to shit on the Sword Art Online games because they think that it's as bad as the anime is. You get me?
But they don't even play it.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I recently watched this one video where this person shits on the SAO games because they think that the anime is bad, so the game has to be bad. But no, I played almost all the Sword Art Online games except the recent one that came out, which was, I admit, it was actually bad because they had some release launch day issues and shit. But I played everything except that. I think that's up to Fatal Bullet. And I'm gonna say this right now, they did a solid job on the game. They didn't follow the anime plot. They had a different plot altogether, where Kirito defeated Heathcliff on floor 75 because Kayaba, I mean, so fuck, Heathcliff glitched on floor 75 in that fight. They had to clear floor 100. They introduced Sinon and Lifa on Aincrad or Sword Art Online, and they brought 2 new characters in. Alright? So this was totally different from the anime. And they follow this sort of universe throughout all the games. So when I went to this one, the video from IGN about Alicization Licorice, I see people shitting on the game because they think that it's the same plot as the anime is. Which is absolute bullshit. And yeah, there are still people that shit on the games because 1, they haven't played it. 2, they think SAO is, I mean, they think the anime is bad. They think that the game is bad, which I'm pretty pissed off at.
I might have to check the games out because I haven't played any games anime related.
I mean, the SAO games were pretty much what I played. I used to play, I don't know, I haven't played a lot of RPG games when I was a kid. I used to play a lot more racing games back when I was a kid. So, anime-wise, I think the visual novel that I played that was actually pretty good was the Planet visual novel and the Shuffle visual novel. Orima was decent. Not the greatest. I just played the Kuroneko route, so I don't know how the rest of it panned out. And what else did I play? I did play a little bit of Higurashi, the visual novel, that is. And I did watch Higurashi. I binged Higurashi. I finished all the fucking seasons. And my god, I couldn't, stand violent scenes for a while, thanks to Higurashi.
Oh no, I couldn't. I didn't make it through Higurashi. Like when I watched it, I was at a point in my life to where I just wanted cute girls to do cute things. I didn't want cute girls to be cute murderers and torturers. And I was like, I don't like this. They're too cute to be doing this.
I mean, the first season is actual pure torture. It's like, okay, you take a visual novel, right? As an example. If Higurashi were a visual novel, even though it is, all the bad endings of that visual novel will be the first season. And the second season will be like the kind of decent ending and the good ending. That will be season 2. So if you make it through season 1, season 2 is actually pretty satisfying to watch.
Oh boy.
And then there's a season 3, which was actually decent. And pretty funny too, because the first episode was more filler type, and then they just brought in one gruesome arc, and then they ended it with a filler, which was actually pretty good. And yeah, I think that was pretty much Higurashi. If you can make it through season 1, it's a good watch, to be honest.
I'm gonna have to be in the mood for it.
Also, Taylor, you did mention that you played Persona 5. Did you finish the game?
I finished the first game.
Persona.
Oh, and by the way, for all the listeners out there that are probably like, you played Persona 5. Why is Honey Pop your favorite? Honey Pop's my favorite because it had titties.
Exactly.
But Persona 5 was still lit. I still love Persona 5. I still love Persona. But Honey Pop, you know, Persona gave me like Kawakami.
Yeah.
And Chie.
Yeah.
And Sai.
Yeah.
Oh, what was her name? Jesus, what was her name? The prosecutor.
Oh fuck! I forgot their name. I forgot everyone's names.
Was Seaside?
I think it was. Let me give it a quick look. See. Shit. Where's Persona 5? Persona 5.
Yeah, she was Sai. The prosecutor was Sai. Kawakami was Kawakami. Who was the doctor? Oh, I hate myself. Takemi. That's right. That's right. Her name was Takemi. Like Persona 5 gave me those three. But Honey Pop gave me Q. And
also, I just want to say this to every Persona 5 Sims on Twitter. Y'all simping Persona 5 too hard. You better play Persona 4 and Persona 3. Because I'm gonna say this right now.
Oh yeah, they lit.
Persona 3 is way better than Persona 5. I said it.
Damn it, which one was 3?
The one with the blue-haired protagonist. You know, Liam's profile picture.
With the one rich girl. Yeah, that one was good. That one was good.
Persona 4 was awesome. Persona 5 was good, but it was not as good as 3 and 4 was. People pushed.
Persona 5 was swaggy.
Yeah, Persona 5 was swaggy. It was actually decent, but it wasn't as good as 3 or 4 was in terms of plot. Yeah, gameplay wise, yeah. If Persona 3 and 4, if they remaster Persona 3 or Persona 4, I'm gonna buy it ASAP.
Okay, I feel you on that one. That was not too hot. That's not too hot of a take, but yeah, I forgot what the teacher's name in Honey Pop was.
Oh wait, oh shit, I forgot. Persona 4 had a remaster on PC. I am so stupid. Oh god, it just came out recently too. People are gonna shout at me for that.
I mean, let them shout, dog.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm sorry, guys. I just forgot about it. Alright, I want a Persona 3 remaster. That's it. Persona 4 is already there. I might buy it later down the line. I don't know. I just don't have the money now. I'm broke. That's why I'm running a podcast and a YouTube channel. Just give me some pocket money, please. People, y'all listening there, share this podcast to everyone you know so that we can get some listeners in, please. Alrighty.
Please.
Alright, that's a good plug. Alright, next question coming up in just a second. Alrighty. Oh boy. Alright. What's your favorite opening and ending of 2020 so far?
Damn.
Alright.
My favorite opening.
Taylor, I'll give you like help, alright? Of this season, what do you think is like the best opening and ending?
The best opening is the Rent a Girlfriend opening. To me. But but to be honest, that's one of like I have not seen God of High School yet.
Yeah. I mean,
because I don't have much of interest at the moment. I want to watch it, but I'm not like in the mood to.
Yeah, I mean, God of High School. I'm gonna say this right now because many people.
Oh wait! No! I take that back. I've heard that opening. It's not that great.
Yeah, it isn't. But also, I'm just gonna say this right now to everyone who hasn't watched God of High School yet or is planning to watch God of High School. Yeah, if you're expecting amazing plot or something like that from watching Tower of God or reading Tower of God's manhwa, expect not to. God of High School doesn't have that good of a plot, but watch it for the animation, not for the plot. Because God of High School it's a meh plot, but the animation in God of High School is fucking top tier. Like, Oh, it's absolutely amazing. Like the fight scenes that they did in God of High School is actually amazing. Like Mappa, they really outdid themselves with this one. But the thing is, people tend to criticize God of High School for not having good plot. And whoever shits on it for not having a good plot, no one watches God of High School for good plot.
Imagine
The action
watching a
in it's pretty
martial arts
good.
show for a plot.
I mean, there are many shows that you don't watch for plot. For example, every incest show out there. But in the case of this anime, I think y'all should watch God of High School, but not to shit on it for having a bad plot, but for good animation. I think in terms of that, God of High School did an amazing job. Also, coming back to the topic of openings, my number one opening would be the No Guns Life season 2 opening, Hiroyuki Sawano's opening. Second would be Rent a Girlfriend. Third, unpopular opinion, might be the Sword Art Online War of Underworld Part 2's opening.
Is that an unpopular opinion?
Yes, because I got shat on it for my recent ranking, the Sword Art Online ranking. Me and my other friend, we did a pair ranking, and we gave it. I gave it a 10. My friend gave it an 11. You know how I
Oh,
my rank.
that's why I wouldn't go that high.
He,
I gave it a 7.5.
I mean, Anima. I mean, the opening. It's. I mean, it had good animation. It had a banger of a song too. I would go as far as to give it a 10 or a 9.5, but I wouldn't go as far as to give it an 11. But he just loves the song. The friend that I was with, he just loves the song. And I think fourth would be the ReZero opening, or is it? Yeah, the ReZero opening would be fourth for me.
Don't think I've heard that one either.
Realize, I mean, the opening is actually quite a banger. I actually like it, and the ending is also pretty good. And okay, now of 2020 in general, what's like your favorite opening and an ending?
I didn't even say what my favorite ending was for summer. I can't think of any. Favorite opening of 2020 so far. Oh, what about Daddy Daddy Do? What? Daddy Daddy Do is my favorite opening of 2020 so far.
The Kaguya-sama season 2 opening?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one. That was a
off the top of my head anyway.
yeah.
And my favorite ending, I'd probably go. I might have to rock with the Tower of God ending. I remember really, really liking that ending.
I mean, it's not even that good.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
Now,
I was gonna say, like, I was thinking about the Great Pretenders ending, but I've only heard it once.
the Great Pretender had a good opening. I mean, ending. But I don't think about Tower of God though. I didn't. Tower of God didn't even have that good of an ending. The rap is just bad.
Are you talking about the opening or the ending?
The ending. The ending was full of rap. It like started off with that rap, and I mean the opening wasn't even that good. That's for sure. The song was a banger. The opening.
No, it wasn't.
It was a. I mean, when you realize that this Korean band, this K-pop band, Stray Kids, they sang the song in Korean, English, and Japanese, that's where you have to give respect.
I respect them for speaking 3 languages.
Exactly.
It's not a good song.
And
I felt
Okay,
nothing
more
for
than
that
opening.
opening.
and even the endings too, they sang it in Japanese and Korean. Which you gotta respect them though. Even though they're a K-pop band, even though I hate K-pop, I have respect for them for that.
Why does everybody hate K-pop?
Because I mean, I don't hate K-pop bands or K-pop songs because they're good, but I hate the fan base because they simp them so hard to the point that they would not sleep and try to get how they try to fake views. I think it was during that one song that came out for BTS. A lot of fans like on Twitter they posted how they were just faking views, and YouTube just removed all the fake views, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna strike, we're gonna revolt and shit." That's the thing. Also the gatekeeping they have in their community is actually quite bad. I kind of feel bad for them. And even the Weeb community, the anime community, says that stay away from the K-pop fan base, mate. Please don't. You know it's serious when the anime community says it's bad.
Yeah.
Alright, we got another question for you. Wait, let me just scroll up a bit. I need to search for this. Alright. This is a question from a user that gone away for a while. Do you still enjoy making videos and listening / reacting to anime openings, or is it seen as an obligation to do, or to do it for fun?
It's a little bit of both. I do like doing it. It's just it's the post part that really irks me. And by posting, well, by the post part, I don't mean like editing. I mean like uploading and then it gets blocked and then I have to re-edit and then it gets blocked again. It's the part where I have to make it where it's unblocked and it can be seen by everybody. And then like 3 months later, it's just blocked again.
Yeah.
And by that time, I'm just like, I don't care anymore. I don't have the strength for that. My 10K subscriber special got blocked after being up for like 3-4 months.
The 5K specials too.
And I'm just like, the 5K special I get because that was like, what, like 4 or 5 challenge videos? And by that time that I knew it was blocked, I lost all of it anyway. I lost all the material and stuff for it.
Yeah.
The 10K I can redo. It's just, do I feel like going through that? Do I want to replace the song or do I just want to mute it?
Yeah, that's actually pretty tough too. I mean, from being like making the videos itself is pretty tough, you know. The recent video I posted, the Sword Art Online openings and endings, I sampled the songs to at least 10 to 11 seconds at max, and one of the openings got worldwide blocked. I kept it as short as possible, but it still got blocked, so I had to mute it. That's the thing, because you keep uploading it again and again, and if it's like a video that I make, like 26-hour long video, like my first video, my first challenge video, and if that gets blocked, I'm like, mate, I'm done. I'm sick of this shit. But then again, you gotta be patient. You gotta, it's more like a trial and error, you know, when you're posting these sort of videos.
No, and just because YouTube, just not having the right system.
I started getting a little wise to it, to like the challenge videos. I usually like download like the actual like video
Yeah.
that I'm using. So I'll just upload the whole video, but like by itself up onto like my channel. So like while I'm editing, it'll go up and I can see if it gets blocked or not and exactly what it is. And while I'm still editing, I could just delete it or like mute it or something. Which saves a ton of time and headaches.
It does. Oh my god.
But when you're making a list, it's like Jesus Christ. If I mute it, it kind of like ruins the list a little bit. like to be jamming and then just nothing, and you just like, oh.
Oh, come on. Yeah, it's like.
So then I like replace the song, but when you replace the song, everybody's like, well, where's this? Where's this? And I'm just like, well, first of all, if you had read at the very beginning of the video, I said that a lot of songs did not get included because of copyright.
Yeah.
Bro, the amount of comments that I've gotten on so many videos about where's Vinland Saga, and I'm just like, those openings are okay. They're not musts for anybody on any list.
One, they are pretty strict about copyright too. I mean, I got blocked from Ganjio plenty of times. The first opening. I mean,
that opening is so okay.
I think the endings are better than the openings, in my opinion.
I mean, I like the endings. I like Drown like a lot. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the openings, I like the second one a lot more than I like the first. And I think the second one is good. I don't think it's amazing.
Yeah.
And apparently they're the best ever. Because I think people look at the opening and they think about the show. And if you don't like the opening, apparently you don't like the show. And it's like that's not a thing.
Exactly.
Like, stop being stupid. Like the opening has basically nothing to do with the show. It's just the opening that they used.
I mean, there are openings. I mean, there are animes with good openings, but just the anime is bad. Like Sword Art Online, for example, or
Oh yeah.
Domestic.
But at the same
Domestic Anajo, or the opening is such a banger. I used to listen it on repeat when I watched the anime. I was like, I kind of expected it.
Oh, that opening is lit.
It is indeed. I mean, it's not.
And at first, I didn't like that opening at first, but then I heard it like two more times. And I was like, okay, all right, okay, all right, and then I started jamming out to it.
I mean, when I heard it for the first time, I was like, okay, this is my jam. I love this song. The first time I heard it, and I think that was in Anime Music Quiz. You know the website where you play Anime Music Quiz with your friends?
No.
Yes, there's a website like that. So me and the guys from the server played one round of it. I never knew about Domestic Nakanajo at the time, and I heard this song. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is a banger. I need to search for this. Took up spot.
What is this called? Anime music list?
Music Quiz.
Music quiz.
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
.com. Never heard of this. No one's ever brought this to my attention before.
Wow.
Now I'm about to scream at everybody. This website uses cookies. Fine.
Man, it's a good place to hang out to and just flex your anime knowledge on everyone. Just put it on easy and just answer everything. They're like, oh my god, you know every song that you ever heard? I'm like, nah, man, it's just easy.
Sure, agree to terms of service.
Wait, you're making an account on it now?
Oh no, I'm in as a guest right now.
Oh, okay. Alright. I mean, If you can call me, we can play around sometime soon. It'll be fun.
They're asking me for money.
No, don't add that. I mean, they did add a gacha system into it recently, but just ignore that. No one cares about it.
I'm going to click off of this now because we're doing a podcast.
Oh, damn. Alright, so we got a next question for you. What's the saddest anime you have watched? And just state the anime, not the scene.
Violet Evergarden.
Of course.
Violet Evergarden. I would say Clanat, but Clanat was boring. After Story was pretty sad. There were scenes in Toradora that kind of got to me, but not Toradora as a whole. Plastic Memories ruined me after that first episode because I felt so bad. But then I kind of saw the ending coming. Angel Beats doesn't make any sense.
What? What does Angel doesn't make any sense? It was like one of those first animes that I watched back in the day, and one of those first sad animes I watched, and I understood everything.
No. What I mean is like the ending doesn't make sense.
I mean, it's very
like the big sad moment doesn't make sense.
It's pretty simple when you think about it. Like that girl, she's never been loved before, and if she has to go to heaven, someone should say that that person loves her. That's pretty much what happened.
That's not the part I'm talking about.
Then, what was the part that got you?
Spoilers ahead if you haven't seen Angel Beats already.
All right.
You know the part when she was like, "The heart that's beating in me is yours."
Oh yeah. Wait, that's very self-explanatory. I mean, if you know what his flashback. I mean, what his back.
Right.
Yeah.
So how did she get there before him?
Maybe he might have. I mean, she might have had a heart transplant afterwards, and maybe afterwards she might have died.
But he died before her. That's how she got the heart. So how did she get there before he did?
That's a good question.
It just kind of happened.
It just kind of happened.
That doesn't happen. Where was he? Now, if they had explained it like he was just in purgatory the whole time, which is pretty much what the school was.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense how she got there before him to the point to where she was a problem. Like, you knew she had been there for a minute.
Yeah.
Before he actually got there, but that was his heart, so he died way before she did.
Maybe we need to I mean, there's a visual novel for Angel Beats. I think that pretty much explains it.
Maybe. I don't know. But when she said that, I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. You were there first. How does that work? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, what's the most romantic thing we can think of? Oh, she got his heart from the heart transplant. Wouldn't that be romantic and sweet and nice and cool and a great coincidence? Yes, it would. But it doesn't make any sense, does it? It doesn't matter. Romance.
Romance go brrr.
Bro, like the thing is, I was not paying attention to it. I didn't pay that much of attention to it at first. My friend brought it up. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, that actually makes no sense now.
Now that you said it, I actually kind of think that I missed something. I mean, I might need to rewatch Angel Beats sometime soon. It's been like 4 years since I watched it.
I don't know, like, it made sense all the way up until up until she said that. And then you think that she got there first a while before he did.
Yeah, that still doesn't make sense, but I need to check it out. One thing's for certain, I know that the Angel Beats had some real good insert songs. Like the two insert songs that they had. Was
Yes, it did.
I loved them. What's his name again? Crow Song and Alchemy. Both of them are awesome.
Oh, I don't know the names of them.
Yeah.
All I remember about Angel Beats is that Angel Beats left me just depressed.
The fact
It didn't make me cry, it just left me depressed.
that was the first time I ever cried to.
I did not cry. I did not cry to, I hate the fact that I don't remember the name of this anime. It was the one with the kid playing piano and the chick playing the violin.
Imagine
Your Lie in April, that's it.
imagine not knowing you're a lie in April, man.
I forgot the name of it. Like I didn't cry at that either. Like I really didn't. I didn't cry then. I didn't cry at the end of Clannad After Story.
Alright, that has to be some issue right there.
But because I knew what was. The thing is, I knew what was coming. Like it was blatantly obvious.
I mean,
You haven't seen Clannad After Story. It was blatantly obvious that. What was her name? Nagisa. Nagisa was weak her whole life. If she's gonna give birth, she's going to die.
I mean,
So when that happened, I'm like, okay, that's really sad because I like Nagisa. She's not my favorite girl. She's probably like my fourth favorite girl, but I still like Nagisa. So then I'm like, okay, this child is clearly the child of Nagisa. She is also weak, and she's also a child. It is freezing outside. Why would you take her outside because she wanted to go?
because it was her dying wish of sort.
We don't know if she was about to die or not, but we knew as soon as she went outside she was going to.
One thing I wanted to talk about was how before like the Nagisa gives birth, she did say that she wanted. I mean, at first she was like, "Oh, let's do it at home," but then they said it wasn't safe, so she said that she would do it in a hospital. I kind of had like that little hope. Oh, okay, maybe they're gonna make it out alive. Maybe. Nope. No.
I don't. I have. When it comes to Clannad After Story, I was like, something bad's gonna happen. This show needs a lot of drama, and I'll be damned, we didn't get a lot of drama. We got a ton of it. Nagisa dies. Tomoya turns. Is that his name, Tomoya? Or is that one of the girls? I don't forgot. But homie turned into like a deadbeat dad. Didn't want to go raise his kid. Then all of a sudden wanted to raise his kid. I'll tell you, when he went back and he finally got the kid and he started being like a dad, I was like, okay, this is nice. This is sweet. This is getting to me. That got to me.
Yeah.
The ending did not get to me.
That was pretty wholesome.
What else was sad that I didn't cry to?
Let me give a guess. Did you watch the Pancreas movie?
No, I didn't.
Oh damn, that was.
I heard about it though. I probably wouldn't have cried.
You know, it's like so predictable that the girl would have died because they actually mentioned how she had a cancer or something.
Oh yeah, it was written all over the wall.
But
It was the same thing with Your Lie in April. But at the end of like the first half, when she was like, "I won't," they predicted. They said something bad was like about to happen. I was like, "She gonna die," and then she died.
Yeah, actually,
And then she wrote that stupid letter, and I was like, "I'm so mad about this letter."
exactly. But the thing about the Pancreas movie is that, spoilers ahead, she didn't die of her disease.
Oh, she got hit by a truck.
No. No, I'm gonna spoilers ahead. She actually got murdered by a serial killer.
That sounds really, really random.
No, it actually isn't, because they mentioned it in the anime before, like as a breaking news. Like, people are getting murdered here and there. and 3 victims and stuff like that on the news. They already mentioned it, so it's not random, and you wouldn't expect it at all to happen in the anime. You're like, I think it happened like the protagonist is waiting for the girl to come to the cafe, and she was like, "All right, I'm coming." She didn't come. Next day, she's dead.
Man,
And that's what
I
makes.
only read the manga, but that one hit hard.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Nick, you were on like a manga buying spree. How's Uzumaki?
I only read the first 5 chapters because it kind of got weird after chapter 5, and I was like, oh, this is getting kind of weird. And the chapters were really long. It was like chapter 5 was like 160 something. I didn't get to finish it. I was gonna read a little bit more later today.
Yeah. I mean, most of what was that writer's name? Damn it! What was that writer's name? Junji Ito. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, Junji Ito.
Yeah, his works are pretty messed up, and I think only like one of it got an anime adaptation, and that was pretty bad. Uzumaki's getting an anime adaptation next year, and it looks pretty good. I did read a little bit of the manga, and I didn't finish it because it was just way too messed up for me.
Which is way too long for me, just to be reading that kind of stuff.
It's not that it was that messed up. It's just that I just couldn't finish it. There are like some mangas that I just couldn't finish because I just couldn't finish. I don't know. I couldn't finish it. Like I don't know. Shit. I didn't finish Nisakoi for a long time, the manga. I did finish it after like I finished season 2 of the anime. Then I went ahead and read the manga.
What did you think about that manga, dog?
I regret it. I regret it
You regret
my life.
you didn't want her to win, dog?
I did wanted Onodera to win, but anime. I mean, so it's basic plot. Of course, the the random girl who came out of nowhere would definitely win. That's like slice of like anime's logic.
Well, the thing is, that's not the part because I get that part. Because they were forced to be together constantly.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're like, okay, I know her a lot better than I know Onodera. However, it was the flashback when they were all kids that angered me to death. Because Onodera got the key to the locket, so she won fair and square, and Shitoge threw a fit, and she wouldn't shut up. So Onodera, being the sweetheart that she is, being the better of the two that she is, said, "Here, shut up. I'll win his heart my own way." And then it turns out that it didn't even matter. It didn't even matter.
Kind of giving me that Orimo vibes right now. I swear to God.
Like, I hate him. Like I hate it the way that manga ended. I really do.
Yeah.
I really hate it.
It was kinda coming. You know, yeah, we knew that it was gonna happen, but this was just done badly.
It was such a good manga too.
Yeah, it just ended badly. Also, I think Nisakoi. What else had a bad ending like that? I think Erased had a bad ending too.
You know, it's funny. I don't think it's a bad ending. I just think that they could have done a better one.
They just rushed it, like the 2 episodes. They just rushed. That last episode was way too rushed. Way too rushed.
I mean, It be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it does happen, but this is just, mate, why? It just felt so abrupt, you know? Like, okay, this dude gets up. When he gets up, he sees the girl that we don't know if the girl that we shipped goes and marries some other girl. It actually reminds...
His friend.
Yeah, his friend. This actually reminds me of I'll Noah Zero.
I didn't even finish I'll Know Zero because I felt like I'm not gonna like this show. Now that ending that they have, I don't forget what it was, but it's lit. But like,
did you finish the second season?
I didn't finish any of it. I watched one episode and I was like, I can see myself not enjoying this.
The first season ended on a cliffhanger. The second season ended on the worst ending ever freaking made in anime history. I absolutely despise the ending.
Are you sure it's the worst ending in anime history?
That's what I think. At least that's the worst I've seen, at least at that time, because I was thinking like, okay, this is gonna end well, and they just bring in some random dude. This guy, the girl goes with that dude, leaves the other guy stranded. The whole love triangle was pointless.
You want to see a love triangle that's honestly insane?
What?
There's this anime called Rumbling Hearts.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about Yesterday no Utate.
Oh. Talk about who? You cut out.
You didn't watch the seasonal Yesterday no Utate?
I don't know what that is.
It's not even a triangle, it's actually hexagon.
Jesus Christ, what is this, a harem?
It's not exactly harem, it's actually pretty good, but it started off well, but it ended badly. I mean, it was rushed.
But, yeah, no.
And it's a hexagon or octagon, I really don't know, to be honest.
I don't.
What?
I don't know. You might have to send me a link to that. But no, there's this anime called Rumbling Hearts.
Yeah.
I think it's either 10 or 11, maybe 15. It's a weird number of episodes.
Yeah.
But there's one guy, there's two girls. One of the girls has a crush on the guy. The other girl is like, I support you two. And she sets them up. They come together. They start dating. And if I remember right, they had the sexy time. And they were supposed to meet up for a date. And then she gets hit by a goddamn truck. And she doesn't die. She goes into a coma for a good period of time. So the other friend, in an attempt, because she also had a thing for the main character, starts sleeping with the main character.
All right.
And then after like 5 years or 6 or whatever, the girl who's in a coma wakes up.
And
So now comes the dilemma. Which girl do you pick? And I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna lie. I was thoroughly entertained the entire way through because it's interesting. There's a lot of sex scenes, which kept me into it.
Stick Nakanajo manga. If you did read the manga, you know what I mean.
Oh, the ending to the manga.
Yes, the truck and not the truck, the car, the coma, and everything. It's exactly.
Yeah, that one wasn't gonna be. I read 5 chapters of the manga and I said, "Oh no, no," and then I left. And some people kept reading, and then they told me what happened, and I said, I'm so glad I jumped off this ship a long time ago. I would have been so pissed if that's the ending that I got.
I mean, I'm not pissed at the ending because I kind of knew it would come, but that was just a bad way to put it, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We all saw it coming. It's pretty obvious. You know the one like anime character that got double rejected. I think was it was the whole Sword Art Online season 1.
Double rejected?
Yeah, it's the season 1.
The first half or the second half?
Half. The second half where she
Oh, where it was like basically like his cousin who was also in the game.
yeah exactly.
Yeah, well,
I just felt so bad. I just felt so bad. Like to bury her feelings for her cousin. She just wants to like Kirito, but then she finds out that Kirito is actually the cousin that she loves. Imagine going through that. Ouch.
I mean, yeah, that's
That's an Omega Wolf right there, mate. That's like the
that's a rough go.
That's the worst rejection I've seen by far. But it's just like I just felt so bad for her.
That's the worst rejection that you've seen?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say it. The Kuroneko breakup, not the rejection. The breakup was the worst I've seen by far.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe the worst one that I've seen off the top of my head was Rim and ReZero.
I saw it coming.
But here's the thing, though. I've never seen anybody legitimately
Salty.
spill their hearts out.
Yeah.
Spill their heart out. And then the next thing they hear is, I love Amelia. Like,
Simp.
bro.
That's what he calls it, mate.
Like it's, and the thing is, I don't understand why. I don't get why he's that much of a simp for Amelia.
Nobody does.
Because I get it, like she's like one of the first people he met there.
Love at first sight.
But it's like, but bro.
Yeah, even I kind of felt it, you know. I wasn't a huge Rem fan. In fact, I was more of that what was that Lolly's name again? That pretty old,
Beatrice?
yeah, Beatrice kind of guy. Don't judge me, please, guys.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
I mean, no, I wasn't. I just consider her best girl, not like ship her or anything. All right, don't consider me weird again. But
Oh no, it's that part doesn't make you weird because I think she was the best girl too.
yeah,
However, if you were like, yo,
I ain't shipping. I ain't do that. That would just be weird. I wouldn't do that either. But
oh no, like there are just some people who like see a lot and like, I want to stick my penis in it, and I'm like, please, no, wait, no, and they don't find it weird, and I'm like, that's incredibly weird.
exactly, I see people.
But she's 500 years old, but she looks like she's 10.
Where have you seen that before?
And they're just like, but she's of age, but she looks like she's 10.
You know what anime pulled that BS even harder? What was its name again? Shit. God. Masamune Kuno Revenge.
With the dude's mom.
Yes, exactly.
Couldn't do
that one.
it. Couldn't do it.
That was absolute nonsense.
It was stupid. She was cute,
I mean,
but no. No.
how is it logically possible to be that old and that young at the same time?
Oh no, that's
I mean, I know it's anime. Y'all are gonna be like, dude, it's anime. It works that way. I'm like, I just want to say, there should be a little bit of logic, at least, to it. But this is just too much. I did watch the anime though, and it's a solid 5 for me. 5 out of 10.
I forgot what damn anime we're talking about.
Masamune.
Masamune. Yeah, I didn't like that show at all.
Me too.
Didn't like it.
The ending was just bad. The last episode was just horrible. The
I
girl.
don't even remember what happened.
I mean, just a dude who was bullied because he was fat, so he just works out and buffs up, and he just meets the girl that meets the girl that bullied him before. And I know, like, what? Okay, I get it. Okay, you know how the characters don't recognize him because he's slim and all? At least the face, the face should be resembling, right?
Something like that. If not the hair.
Yeah, actually, he was way too fat to even recognize. I'm sorry. That doesn't work.
It's anime, man. Turn your brain off.
Alrighty, we've been on this question for so long. What was even the question?
I thought damn, what was the question?
Oh no. Alright, okay, next one. Also, Nick, you can even answer to this as well. What the anime opening or ending that you like, but most people don't?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
An opening and an ending that I like and people don't?
I mean, you can answer the opening part. If you don't know the ending, it's okay. At least answer the opening. What opening you think is like that you like but people hate? And one more, I'll add one more too. What opening you hate but most people like?
Oh.
Oh boy. I want to see how he.
I don't think a lot of people like Kota Uso's opening as much as I do.
What? Everyone loves that opening. I love that opening. I jam to that every day.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh god, I asked the question, I can't even answer myself. Fuck.
Like, I know, like it's hard to think of something that you love that other people hate.
Okay, I'm gonna say this from my experience in ranking videos I've seen thus far. The opening that I love, but most people hate, is like the Initial D openings. Alright?
The who?
Initial D, you know, that drifting anime?
Oh, right.
Yeah, you know how in my video the score was pretty low for it, right? I think it was like 92 or 93, whatever. So, I love the opening. I still listen to it. I mean, like all the 6 openings of it, 6 or 8 or 10, I don't remember exactly. Because they're a jam. I listen to the OST of the anime. The OST is well loved, but the opening is kind of like, people call it a meh, but I love it, personally.
Do people like that one Attack on Titan opening? Yeah, Red Swan.
It's pretty mixed. People like it and hate it.
I really like that song.
Me too. I mean, it was a good opening. I mean, it's not anthem like, you know, it's not the Link Horizon, but that doesn't mean that it's bad.
No.
Now, though,
I just went through the whole anime list trying to find an anime that had the OP and ending that I like that people don't. I can't find anything.
Oh boy. All right, now
I don't know.
the opening that I hate that people love. I'm gonna get shat on for this. I am not a fan of Red Eye Circulation. I mean, I love this. I mean, it's good. It's
Wait.
yeah.
Is that the one where they go say no?
Yes,
Okay.
it's catchy. It's
Okay.
fun to listen.
I'll give you this. I'll give you that. It's more cute than.
It's nothing to simp about or to go all the way and call it the best anime opening of all time. Like,
Who the fuck said that?
everyone does. Every normie does, at least. Every normie is like, ooh,
I mean, those are normies.
yeah.
They don't know no better.
But when you get into Monogatari, especially, I think if you finish the series, you totally have a different opinion. Like, I prefer Platinum Disco, Terminal, and some other songs over Red Eye Circulation all day, every day.
Yeah, I like Platinum Disco better.
Platinum Disco's a jam, mate. I fucking love that. And
I guess an anime opening that I hate that everybody, well, a good amount of people love is Naruto Shippuden opening 2.
Which one is that? Blue?
It's the one where you go, you are my friend.
That's cringe.
And not that more. I hate that goddamn song.
That's cringe. I hate that song. And another.
Or the very first Naruto opening, because apparently that one's lit. That one is trash. I hate that song.
Which one was that? I totally forgot.
Good.
Like, what?
You can go listen to it if you want to.
No, I'm not. If it's trash. Okay.
I mean, I think it's trash. I hate it.
Okay. One another opening that I hate, but people love. It's more like not hate, but it just got boring. Was Bluebird.
Facts.
It's just that it's way too overplayed. People still play it all day, every day. It's like, okay, at the time when I heard it for the first time, I'm like, okay, this is a banger. I love it. But now it's just like, man, it's just overplayed, man. Just stop it. I'm done.
It's just one of those things to where you hear it so much, you're just like, I'm starting to really hate this.
Same thing with the Tokyo Ghoul opening. Same thing with Unravel. People play.
Whoa.
Yeah, that song's pretty good.
Whoa.
I will say that right now. People played it way too much. I mean, I played it way too much too, to the point that it got boring for me. But now that I stopped listening to it for a while, and now that I look back to it, I got my old liking to it back. But that doesn't mean that I had a phase where I didn't like the song, though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna get shot for this, I'm sure about that.
Okay. Alright, I thought of one. The second Attack on Titan opening.
People hate, but you hate, but people love it, or you love it,
But people love, yeah. I hate that song. I don't like it.
I mean, it's a good misheard lyric and stuff, but I mean, it's good. It's decent. It's not top tier, but it's good.
Oh no, like I hear some people say I like this one better than I like the first one. I'm like, you're high.
That's nonsense.
No.
And that's just,
absolutely not.
That's just that person trying to look cool. Instead, he's just
like
dumb.
I'm different. It's like no.
Yo,
No.
KF, I like the second opening than the first. Yo, generic. I'm like,
you know what else I could throw in there? I could throw the second Kill la Kill opening in there.
The second Kill.
The only difference is I don't actually hate it. I just don't like it that much.
I mean, it's understandable. Also, another thing, the opening that I hate, but others love it. I wouldn't. It's the same thing with the you had with the Kill la Kill opening. It's the Soul Eater opening, the first opening.
What?
Let me say it. All right. I love the second opening over the first all day, every day. It's just that I don't know. This first opening was catchy when I heard it for the first time. Like it was like it's a jam. But after like 32 episodes, I'm like I got bored of this opening, and then they switched to the second opening.
You watch your goddamn mouth.
I'm sorry, Taylor. I know you love that first opening, but just I had to say it, man. I mean, both the openings are bangers. Don't get me wrong. Both of them are bangers. But I gotta say, first one, when you like binge the anime, it just gets boring. Like the first opening.
It never gets boring.
And one thing that people also overlook is the endings of the Soul Eater anime. It got some real banger endings, but people don't look at it at all.
Are you talking about a wannabe?
Yeah. I only want most of the songs are pretty underrated.
I gotta tell you, there are parts of that song that I actually really hate.
The start. It has to be the start.
The start to me is fine, and then he starts screaming, and I go, I don't.
I hate that part, but the chorus is just too good that I just forget about the start.
Like some screamo to me is fine. You know, it's just it's just what it is.
Also,
I could throw in an opening that I love that people hate. Apparently people really don't like the second Death Note opening.
who hates that? I really want to know who hates that.
I don't know, but a lot of people are just like, it's not as good as the first one. It's actually pretty bad. I'm just like, bro, the first one is such a boring opening.
Exactly. It's not as... Taylor, you remember my video, right? The 2000 to 2009 one?
Yes.
People were complaining about Death Note not being there. And I just told them it's not that good. It doesn't deserve to be there because it's not even that good. Even if we did put there, it would be at a 70 or 60 between those parts.
I mean, how many was it?
100.
100, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100.
Y'all put number 100 in there.
Might be because I don't know about the others because the others might like it. But I did remember most of us saying that the opening wasn't even that good. Like one of us brought
The one y'all put in number 100?
No, you
Or the Death Note?
the Death Note. Death Note I'm talking about.
Opening 1 or opening 2?
Opening 2 is 2010.
Damn. Just didn't make the cut.
Yeah, if opening 2 were in the it was in 2009, I would have put it in there for sure. Actually, no, I wouldn't put it because Tsukiyakari no Michishirube is like my favorite. That darker than black opening.
Oh, man.
The number 2 spot. I mean, the number 2, the song that got number 2nd.
That second ending, bang, too.
Oh yeah, the endings were bangers too, but people don't talk about the bangers. I mean, endings as much as they do about the openings, though. Of Death Note, the endings are absolute bangers. Oh god, damn! This has been a long recording, 2 hours. Shit. All right. Okay. Oh god.
It's just a podcast.
Alright, okay, let's wrap it up for now. Also, Taylor, I just wanted to ask...
Did we answer all the questions?
Yeah, most of it. But I wanted to ask.
How many are left?
We have plenty of it. Don't worry. We have like a bang of it.
Oh,
Yeah, but also I wanted to ask you, Taylor. How about coming to one more ep of our podcast episode?
yeah, I'm down.
Cool. All right. So you got another set of questions for next week. But for now, okay. All right. This question was asked actually quite a long time back. How much do visuals matter for everyone in an opening? And how do you view visuals in an opening? Do you actually care about it, or do you not? As a ranker too, I can actually answer this, but I want to listen to how you answer it, Taylor.
Visuals are not like the determining factor if it's good or not. That's the song.
Yeah.
But if I have like a song that I think is like a 7 out of 10, but I like love the visuals that go with it, it will bump it up probably to 8, maybe 8.5. And I'll give you an example.
All right.
I'll give you 3 examples as a matter of fact. All of them just happen to be Naruto Shippuden.
Alrighty.
So, Naruto Shippuden opening 16 Silhouette.
Silhouette. All right.
I love the song itself. For me, the song itself is a probably like an 8.5 for me personally. I love that song.
All right. Silhouette. It's a banger. I agree.
The visuals are hot. Like
Exactly.
just to see the two homies walking up and they're just like looking up, going through time. That's hot.
Not only that,
But my favorite part of that opening is when you see baby Naruto running and he's like stumbling. Then you hit Naruto and he's struggling. Then you hit like grown up Naruto and he's getting it. Then you hit bro. When I first saw that, bro, I literally started crying. I was like, that is so lit. I love it so much. And then Nanimo. I was like, bro, what is this opening?
yeah.
Bro, I love that opening so much.
And
the second example is I forgot what number it is. But it's a Naruto ending, and it's the one where they stay in the ramen shop the whole time.
I don't remember it.
I want to say I don't remember what it was, but it's the simple fact that it was just based in the ramen shop the entire time, and I was just like, "Oh, this is nice." And then you see like all like the history and how important that ramen shop has been to the village and how all the important stuff has gone down in there. And then you get to that one part where it was like Naruto and Hinata eating ramen together, and Naruto couldn't he was about to go throw up, and then it transitions into his parents eating at the ramen shop. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Like the song itself for me is probably like a 7.5, but with those visuals, it bumps it up to like an 8.
Oh, damn.
8 for me. And the last one is Naruto Shippuden opening 20.
Oh, yeah.
The song itself for me is like an 8.5, 9.
All right.
Because I adore that song. I really do. But it's like that little visual of Hinata turning around and smiling that makes it like a 10.
Oh boy. Yeah.
That shit warms my heart every time.
when I started ranking openings, especially in that 2009 opening and the Soul Leader ranking that we made, that I didn't make, my friend made, I used to take visuals into consideration. Like if I'm taking an opening, I'd consider the visuals and the song. Like visuals of out of 10, like visuals would be a 5 and song would be a 5. But yeah, that system was flawed until like most of the ending or songs come up, like from the movies, like they have the rolling credits and stuff. So that's when I thought like, oh, this it wouldn't work. And also with the Bang Dream ranking video as well, because you don't have any visuals to work with, you gotta go purely with the song. That's when I like thought that, oh, you can rank songs, I mean anime songs, according to what visuals they are. Okay, if the visual, it's exactly like you said, if the visuals are, I mean if the song itself is good and the visuals aren't that good, I would bump the score up a bit. For example, God, what song would be like the example for it though? Oh God. Black Catcher. All right. The song is like 8, and it's not the best Vika Blanca, but it's like 8.5 or 9 for me. But man, the visuals just too good. Another like ending that I loved, that I just purely based on song, is the Sword Art Online ending, Unlasting by Lisa.
Oh,
I
that ending makes me feel things.
I purely judge that by the song. Even though the animation is stunning, I just purely base that on the song. The animation though, but it's next level stuff. I mean, they did it for the later season as well, but yeah. And another song that I just judge purely because of song is the another opening from Sword Art Online, which I don't want to talk about because people are gonna be pissed about it. Was the second season's opening. I think, Taylor, you might have seen it in many challenge videos before. You know, where
The first one, right?
yeah, Kirito comes out like girl with long hair and with a
Oh yeah.
yeah, with the, what was it again? Lightsaber cutting down bullets and stuff.
Yep.
That's
It was at that moment that I really started to hate Kirito a whole lot.
I mean, yeah, you know,
He's got a lightsaber. It's a gun game. Why is that even an option?
one, it's actually
Hate
a
it.
melee weapon in the game. Two, he says it a lot in the anime that he prefers swords over guns.
But here's the thing. He's in a gun game.
Yeah, and
Why are
he
lightsabers
uses a gun though.
in a gun game?
He uses a gun though. He uses a pistol.
Bro, I don't remember that. I don't remember.
He did use it in the, like, after like the next scene where he like fights the villain, like in that silhouette kind of scene. He used the pistol that he had. He used it in the anime as well. It's not like he's purely going on with. He does have a gun, indeed.
But what is it?
Also, I consider it like my favorite, one of my favorite openings because the song is just a goddamn banger. But people, especially when I released that ranking video, people were like, "Mate, Ignite shouldn't be even second. It's not even that good because the visuals suck." I just said, I just based it on the song.
Yeah, I don't really take points away for the visuals not being good.
Yeah, I mean the visuals aren't even that bad. It's actually, you know, something that you notice on your first look, like how the ground is kind of weird and all. But if you don't pay attention to it, you don't even notice it. And this man is coming at me, whining about that. And another opening that I love the song, but the visuals boosted up is actually Oh, what anime was it again? Oh god, I forgot which anime was it again. Shit. It was such a banger too. Oh god. Oh god, I forgot the anime it was from. Damn it. God, let me take a look. Yeah. The one anime that I like the song but I hate the visuals is the Hentai collection opening. The one with the lolly girls with missiles on their hips and hands. That thing.
Right.
Yeah,
That song is lit though.
the song is an absolute banger, but I hate the visuals. I'm like, mate, why?
Yeah, I can feel you on that one.
It's like crappy visual. It's crappy CGI, but the song is just too much of a banger. I just ignore the visuals. Nick, you got any of those sort of stuff?
Not really, because I don't really pay attention to visuals. It's just mainly just the opening song and what mood it gets me into before the anime.
Yeah.
I don't really give too much about the visuals. I'm just watching the opening just to get in the right mood to watch the show.
I mean, visuals are important, but it's not the deciding factor. That's the thing. Most people think that visuals are the do-all and be-all. Like, they think that, okay, if the visuals are crap, the anime, I mean, the opening is crap. That sort of mentality is kind of bad because, yeah, there are anime openings with good songs, but with meh visuals. But people just say that the opening is bad because it has crappy ass visuals. But one anime opening that I hate the most is the Tokyo Ghoul Route A opening from season 2. I absolutely despise that opening. It's not, the visuals were good, but the song was just what? It's like so out of sync. I felt so bad for the singer. And there might be some people out there who disagree with me, but mate, first time listening to it, it's just bad.
I don't even remember the openings from Route A.
You don't. It's just bad. I don't like it at all. And another opening that I hate, not hate, but I wouldn't call a great opening, would be the Tokyo Ghoul reopening, the first opening, the what was its name again? Asphyxia or something like that.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad.
It was people call it like, oh, it's better. It's one of the best openings. It's like second. No, it's not that good.
Yeah, they're high. They are definitely high.
It's good, but it's not that great. And also Catharsis too. Catharsis ain't even that good. It's not even best TK though. Best TK is not even from the anime songs, to be honest. People think that,
I like the ones from Psychopaths.
oh yeah, the Psychopaths openings are amazing. The first was just screamers, but which opening did he sing other than that? Damn it. Oh yeah, season 2 opening of Psychopaths. That is my favorite DK.
He really does good on the openings.
Yeah, also there is this song of TK's that's not in any anime, but it was used for Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse Japanese trailer. That was PS Red Eye. That's
Yeah, I listened to that one. I like that.
that was a banger. I love the song, but I never knew this. I kind of heard it on Spotify, and I was like, oh, this thing's cool. I gotta search it out. When I search it out, it's used in a trailer for Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. I'm like, mate, no, this should be an anime opening.
Oh.
Also, Taylor, I got one more question to ask to you. Do you listen to non-anime Japanese songs? Taylor?
I've heard two.
Alright, okay. Which one?
Not like I don't go out of my way to listen to them.
Yeah, because I've heard from some people that non-anime Japanese songs are just boring.
Well, that's not a thing.
They're pretty good.
I mean, I did stumble upon Yorushika recently. They have non-anime songs, and all of their songs are awesome. There's this song by Yorushika called "Say It." I think most anime fans would, I mean, most Japanese music listeners would know it because it's pretty popular, like 83 or 75 million views on YouTube. I love the opening. I mean, I love the song, but people say that it's lame because it's a non-anime song.
Isn't Psy Japanese?
Is it what?
Is he Japanese? Psy?
No, he's Korean.
Damn it.
Oh my god, imagine saying... oh god, Gundam Style being Japanese would be weird.
Should be lit, dog.
Yeah. I mean, thing is, Psy is like a one-hit wonder. Like, with...
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Gundam...
Have you never heard Got It From My Daddy, dog?
I did listen to Gentleman, and that was a banger too. And
Oh my god.
that was a banger too, and Gundam Style. These two were the bangers, and these two are why he popped onto the internet. I don't see any other songs that made him that popular. Yes, Gundam Style broke the internet, that's for sure.
Because it was lit.
Yeah. And then Despacito comes in and breaks the record within like 5 days, 1 month, I don't know.
I haven't even heard Despacito yet.
Nah, you're like the most rarest human being to find, like who hasn't heard Despacito.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
listen to it. That's the main thing. I don't really care to listen to it.
It's like wherever I go, I just listen to Despacito. At that time, everyone's like Despacito everywhere. Wherever I go, Despacito, Despacito. Everywhere it's just Despacito. I got sick of it. I listened to the song. It was catchy. I was in the hype for like 2 months, or actually not 2 months, 2 weeks. Then I was like sick of it. And I still know people who actually still listens to that song. And how long has it been? 2 years since it came out.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Oh boy. Alright, also I gotta say this one thing. Taylor, how much Aimer songs have you heard to?
I cannot answer that question. Literally only like 2 or 3 come to mind, but I'm pretty sure I've heard more.
All of them are anime songs, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's really understandable because I don't see...
There's no doubt in my mind that she's a great artist.
She's
I just haven't heard a lot of her songs.
she's on top for me, for sure. Like, if I would make a list of best anime singers out there, the anime openings wise, like best artist, I would either put Aimer or Lisa or yeah, either both of them first, and I'd put Rayon at second.
Uh,
Rayon simply for the fact that one SAO ending and that one insert from SAO was just too good. Like, she reminds me of Aimer a lot. And people are now gonna bust in and be like, "Oh no, Lisa is the best singer out there." And okay, Taylor, you wanna hear something funny?
yeah, I want to laugh.
People think that grunge is all the reason why Lisa became popular.
What?
Yeah. there are people who said that on Twitter. They think that Lisa is popular because of grunge.
Do they know that she did the first opening to Sword Art Online
I don't know.
and most of their songs?
Not most. I think like 4 songs.
That's a lot from one artist, dog.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't know, man. I mean, Crossing Field is way better song, that's for sure. But I mean, that's why she blew up into the main industry. But people do forget that Angel Beats Ending song that she sang
Yeah,
in that one episode.
Lisa
Is
been
she
around.
playing
Though.
Amy?
Yeah, God, what app was it? That pink-haired girl episode.
The Yui episode.
Yeah, that ending song.
Oh God! Oh no!
Oh God, that
Now I'm sad again.
got him. That ending song was just amazing, and also she sang the cover of the first of the opening of Angel Beats. That one cover that appeared in that one episode. So
Just learning new stuff now.
there's those, and if people think that grunge is Lisa's best song or the reason why she became popular, I don't know, man. You just either too ignorant or you're just too mainstream. That's it.
It's probably a little bit of both. Jesus Christ!
Demon Slayer Sims going way too far with that one. That's for sure.
I like Demon Slayer.
I mean, it's generic shonen, and I don't have any problems with it. But the thing is, the fan base just pushes it so much to the point that they think that it's the greatest anime ever made, which I heavily disagree with. It's not the greatest shonen.
What do you mean?
That's not even a debate.
What's
not even
animated?
It's not even the best anime,
It's not.
and it's in its own genre. It's not even the best anime of the season it came out. I don't know what they're talking about.
It's like how Ninja posted that tweet of how great Demon Slayer was, and then normies started getting on Demon Slayer and being like, "Oh my God, Demon Slayer is the best anime ever made." Please, no. And also the reason why Crunchyroll gave Best Anime of the Year award for that too. That's one thing.
I mean, the Crunchyroll awards are pretty trash.
That's a topic.
Yeah,
for another day. That's a topic for another day about Crunchyroll awards. But thing is, the Demon Slayer Sims push Demon Slayer too much. Like they think that episode 19 is like the greatest animated piece ever, and that's why Demon Slayer is like the best shonen of all time. One episode doesn't dictate how good an anime is.
From not even 5 minutes, 4 minutes of that episode.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
not gonna lie, dog, it was lit. It was lit. I loved it. I was like, oh, that looks hot. However, that don't mean that it's the best shonen ever. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I've seen from a whole bigger context, I've seen better shonens. Like, I don't know, Naruto. Naruto's way better than Demon Slayer. I'm gonna say it right now.
Yeah. One Piece.
One Piece, of course, even though it's long, it's way better than Demon Slayer. I mean, the thing about Demon Slayer is that if you read the manga, you'll know what I mean. Tanjiro is the worst MC in shonen history, hands down.
Really?
Yes, I know it because I read a bit of the manga, and I know he's trash because character development didn't even touch him. He's annoying throughout the anime.
Tanjiro's annoying.
There's Asta too, okay?
Asta's not even annoying. They just don't like the voice actor that they chose.
He was annoying for like, 15 episodes? Then I was like kind of used to it. His voice actor. Alright, okay, who do you think is like the most annoying MC you've seen? Then,
The most annoying?
yes.
And just Shounen?
Yes.
The most annoying one was Naruto.
Oh boy. Okay.
Naruto was hella annoying at first.
Yeah, he was. The first
Then,
annoying.
as the show progressed, you kind of learn more about him, and he chilled the fuck out.
That's what you call character development, people, especially those Demon Slayer fan base.
like,
This is character
like
development.
it's what happened. Like that's what happened. Like at first, I hated Naruto. I really did. I kept watching that show because it was the whole first mission that they had with Zabuza.
Yeah, that was lit.
It was lit. It was lit. When Naruto's not being annoying, Naruto's being lit. When Sasuke's not trying to be brute and cool, Sasuke's good. But don't even get me started on soccer. We ain't talking about soccer.
Oh god, please no.
Huh?
Let's not. Let's not talk about Sakura. Please.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Oh, bro, let's not bring up soccer. That's a topic for another episode. And you asked me who's my most hated character and why. Pencil that in for like 30 straight minutes of a rant.
Yeah, next episode.
But like as far as but I ended up liking Naruto by like the middle of I think the first Naruto and not before we got to Shippuden. And after like after that whole Sakura confess thing, he's like, "Yeah, I'm over you. I'm not with this no more." I was like, "Okay, all right. I really like Naruto now. I really like Naruto. He became like one of my favorites at that point."
In fact, though.
Now, if it was what shonen protagonist did I not like in the beginning, and I didn't like them throughout the show, and by the end I still didn't like them, I would go to Ichigo from Bleach.
Ichigo was decent, but the thing
Ichigo was boring.
he's decent, but not great.
For a shonen protagonist, Ichigo is the worst one that I've seen.
I mean, I didn't watch all of Bleach. I think I watched like 20 episodes of it at max. Then I didn't watch the rest of it. But
Oh boy, you missed the good part.
oh damn!
You missed the good part. You cut it out right in the middle of the best part of Bleach.
Oh damn it! Oh god, I was. Yeah, it kind of happens to me. I kind of drop out on the.
Oh, but no. Like, to explain this to the people who are like really angry and mad at me for saying this.
Yeah.
Most like if you're a shonen protagonist and you don't have a dream or a goal that you're trying to accomplish, you need to be an interesting character.
Exactly.
You need to have a personality. Ichigo did not have a personality. It was one of those things to where he was like the strong silent type who would oftentimes be put in a funny enough situation to where they would make him quote unquote funny for a second. But no, like he had zero of a personality. And even then, with the exception of Rukia and Orihime, the normal crew was all the same. They were just like Ichigo. Uryu didn't have a personality, and Chad was just kind of there. If you want to throw in Renji's lame as hell.
Okay.
Like, when I ask people who their favorite Bleach fans now, when I ask them who their favorite characters are, I get one of like maybe 4 people. Maybe I'll get a Rukia every now and again. I get Kenpachi a lot.
All right.
I get Toshiro a lot. And I get Urahara a lot.
Alrighty.
I don't get a lot of Ichigos.
I mean,
because he was such a dull character. Like, I can't say that because he didn't have like a dream he was trying to accomplish that made him not a good shonen character, because Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho was basically the same. He didn't have a dream. He was just kind of thrust into a situation.
Yeah.
And then the fact that Ichigo just gets handed powers constantly irritates me.
The thing is, though, from most shonen protagonists that I hear, like, I even asked some people, who's like your favorite shonen anime protagonist? I don't get any Ichigos from anyone. Most people will be like either Luffy or Naruto, or I got that one person who said Asta. One person. Alright.
I like Asta.
And
Asta's good shit.
And I get a lot of people saying Gon.
Yeah, Gon's good shit too.
Yeah. But I have never gotten an Ichigo from anyone. Because, and when I ask some people why they say that some of the side characters are way more interesting than the protagonist is.
Because it's true.
And that sucks, to be honest.
I don't like that. Feels like there are some like characters, like side characters that are more interesting than the main characters that come from time to time. But when it's like 4, 5, 6 characters, that's an issue, because one of those characters is in every episode.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta tell you, I don't like Ichigo. And so many people are like, he's so cool. This guy has one attack. The whole time. Like, the funny thing is, like, I was watching, what was that reaction video I was doing? It was the first episode of Anime House from RDC World 1.
Yeah.
And it was at that part where where Goku, Vegeta, Ichigo, and Naruto were trying to teach Deku how to have emotion in his attack.
Oh boy.
And I'm just like, does he not have emotion in his attacks? Like, he sounds like pretty much the same as the rest of you. I don't understand.
Exactly.
And then for the example, they picked Ichigo.
Ooh boy.
And then Ichigo's like, Tegaga, Tenjo. And they're like, see, that's how you do it. And I was like, that was dull as hell. What the hell are you talking about? Like, I started to get mad. And then they're just like, this. And then was it Ichigo who said, this is why no one's going to watch your show, Deku? And I was like, nobody watches Bleach anymore. And then I got roasted in my comments like, everybody watches Bleach. Bleach is amazing. And I was like, slow down. First of all, this is 2019. Ain't nobody watching Bleach in 2019.
Exactly.
Or 2018, or whenever it was. I'm like, nobody's watching Bleach right now. Like, nobody.
Unless
when somebody walks in, and when someone's new to anime, they jump in and they're just like, what would you recommend me? Nobody's saying Bleach.
Yep. Yeah, I never get recommendations for Bleach.
Like ain't nobody saying that, and everybody's like, it was a part of the big three for a reason. It was part of the big three because by default.
Oh God, I kind of choked. The thing is, people watch Bleach now just because of that. It's getting a new season or something. That's it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I know like 3 people right now who just started watching Bleach, and they've watched a lot of other shonen. They're just like, dude, Ichigo is so dull.
Hell no. Watching 20 eps, I know he's boring.
He's dull. He's dull. The show itself is pretty good. It's just it's not on the same level as Naruto, and it's nowhere near the stratosphere as being as good as One Piece.
Yeah, that I agree too, man. Alrighty. Oh God, that was a long ass stream. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed this podcast. I know we derailed a lot from the topic, but
It's a podcast.
yeah, it's a podcast, so it kind
We're
of,
meant to talk.
yeah. If you all enjoyed, make sure you share this to your friends and family. I mean, who are interested in anime, y'all can send it to them. And yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. And if you're lucky enough, we will have Taylor on the next episode as well.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Yeah, and, that's it for today. I'll see you all in the next episode. Also, check out our YouTube channels. Mine, the Anime Weeb. Taylor's, of course, TaylorMadeOtaku. And Nick has a YouTube channel, but I ain't plugging it in now because man wants it. He wants it pretty. He's pretty tight-lipped about it. So yeah.
Monotonous.
Yes. Man doesn't want the plug. So yeah. And yeah, see y'all in the next episode. Peace out.